So in terms of like t-shirts, right? Like obviously there's something different from like a guy brand new to staking versus someone like you who's had a ladder before. Are you just looking for holes, or are you just like, you know what, I've did it perfectly already. Now I'm just kind of putting it in the back.
Hmm. Yeah, I built the ladder, so anything new goes to the back. It
Simple
doesn't.
as that, man.
Yeah, it- there's no reason to really do that. I don't see. Like every it's already built out. It's coming out, you know, at a decent rate, I guess. Or, you know, so there's no. I mean, throwing at the end, or I'm just keeping liquid.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Now, where are you in terms of the debate versus like liquid versus staked? In terms of like not what you have, because obviously we all have these stake bags.
Hmm.
So like we can never be like I'm 50% liquid versus a person could be a 50 stake, 50% liquid. But us, that's not really possible. So are you doing with the, well, let's just say with the stuff that you are buying, are you keeping 80%, 20%? Like what are you leaning towards right now?
Um, I would say, for me personally, my liquid bag stays somewhere between 10 to 20%.
Okay.
So I'm heavily staked.
Yeah.
Um, well, I do buy, and it just sits there liquid, and then every once in a while I'll get like a little itch to stake. So then maybe I'll
Yeah.
throw it out later. Um, but I'm always keeping something liquid, flexibility.
Right.
I mean, like Corey Costa said, he don't stake because he likes the flexibility. Um, I think maybe he should, or I guess I shouldn't say he should, but if I were him, I would just stake probably even just a small amount. Like if you got 10,000 hex, take 1,000, throw it out there. You know?
On the PHEX side.
Yeah.
Now, on EHEX, it's a little different. Like, where are you putting the minimums now? Because like I used to have an answer for that, and I'm having an answer in the crypto mindset course. But like, where would you like set it in terms of a no? Because we kind of do need a minimum number because we need to protect against gas fees a little bit on Ethereum.
Mm, I remember I was telling people like don't do less than 50k hex,
Yeah.
and then at least 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's just yeah, b- you know, if you can't beat that, if you can't get like a 50, I mean, right now it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you can't make a stake that's like 50 to 100k hex, maybe keep it liquid. Um, Especially on the Ethereum side.
Yeah. I've been telling on people on the EHEX side, liquids. We're in liquid season. Built the biggest liquid bag
Mm-hmm.
of EHEX, PHEX that you can, and then after 3, 4, 5 months, let's do these The thing is getting that hex
Yeah,
in your
and
pocket
that's
when it's
kind of
low.
it's a good idea too because you can build it up and actually see where you're gonna get to.
Yes.
Because when you start buying a little bit here and then throwing it there, like see how much you can actually accumulate, then you can figure out your options there. Like maybe if you maybe I don't know, maybe in this the prices are so low right now, maybe you can accumulate a million hex. Then
Yeah,
you have a lot of options.
dude, it's like 3 or 4 thousand for
Yeah,
a million
and if the
hex.
price goes lower, it's 2,000. Who knows? You know.
Oh my god, dude, that is like disgusting. I love it. I gotta look at the current prices right now. Give me 1 second. That was so. Oh, I went to ultrasound money. Whoops. The hell? Where's my? Oh, here it is. 1 segundo. Can you share my screen? Who the hell is using ZK Sync? That seems like such a lie. Like I'm being for real. Like I know a lot of Ethereum dudes that are like crazy. Who the fuck's using like Sync? Unless you're just using it for a bridge to move money in order to bridge it somewhere else. Like I just don't. Like this seems like haram right here. Like I don't know, bro. This is a.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, but I like Polygon makes sense. I know a lot. There's a lot of biz dev, right? Arbitrum is probably getting carried by
Is that ranked by volume or?
yeah, like
Okay.
kind of like volume, and then there's a little bit of like money on the thing, but mostly volume really. Ethereum, BSC, of course, right? Polygon, the Polygon makes sense. Base one, this is a set Wagner. Wagner,
Yeah.
the head of the Wagner group
Mm-hmm.
that got murked, but three of the top exchanges on here got like rugged basically on here and stuff. So it's like, hey, for anyone like that'd be a place to like throw a second one out, but it's going to be one of the most scrutinized exchanges as well. So like, I mean, blockchains because it's Coinbase, so you got to be careful with that. But optimism, I believe it. There's a lot of ETH money in here. This is like a huge, like these two are
Mm-hmm.
huge ones in terms of where Ethereum's throwing money at. Polygon's kind of getting shafted right now because Base is essentially taking you have to look at Polygon, and this isn't there's no like joke and stuff, like even what's his name, oh my god, like I fucking lost my shit when someone sent me this, and like a couple weeks ago when like saw me, he made a video talking about there's like there's 13 Indians that control all of Polygon. It's like, because we're, and shout out to Hexologist, because he's the one that really harped on this. Like shout out to Hexo, where like he talked about how central. This was an original point he made a long time ago, and he recently brought it back. Was talking about like, what are you talking about? All your favorite cryptos are hella centralized, extremely centralized.
His chart that he came out with that shows how centralized is your coin. That one, yeah.
It's insane, dude. People like, even if it's just 60% controlled by like the top like 20 wallets, Jesus Christ, you know, it's like, and then Hex isn't even the most centralized. There's coins that are even more. Shout out to Tron CCP.
Right.
Tron's like, goddamn, dude. I mean, it's complete. I mean, it's Chinatown. It's Chinatown over there, man. And they don't sell fuck him long, you know, over there, man. That dim song. Right, but with Polygon, right, the Indian team and stuff like that, there's a lot of people that control the wall. And the problem is with this one was we really don't know who's, like, we know maybe 4 or 5 guys. The other team, the other 13 guys, or the other whatever amount of people there, we don't know who the hell they are at all. So like, it is an interesting thing when you, at least when you know who it is, you kind of know like how like this is something that Silver the Antidote says when back in the day, where he would say like a lot of these addresses have kind of like a personality. With some of these addresses, because you can't pinpoint nothing on them really, you don't know what how their personality is, and they're kind of dangerous actually, right? But Base is kind of chewing a lot of Polygon's ass right now, because Base is on the stock market. Coinbase is on the equities market right now. It's the main exchange on the planet. Whether I mean, in terms of like where you can actually invest in it, you can't really invest in Binance unless you buy BNB. But a lot of the big, I would say Wall Street money aren't doing that at all. So Coinbase has got a lot of money. People are willing to lend it money. They've now launched this so a lot of people know Coinbase in the United States and in Europe. So you have a lot of corporations that are like, hey, let's just go to let's go to the fucking Apple or the Pepsi here and ask them for like blockchain help. So this is kind of like, I'm telling you that like Base is kind of eating a lot of Polygon's lunch right now, or at least it's now a serious competitor, where like they were getting 80-90% of the deal flow. Now we're probably going to be getting 40% of what they used to get now. And then on top of that, you've had the rise of Optimism, Arbitrum, and then on top of that, another one that's doing a lot of biz dev in terms of GameFi is Avalanche. Avalanche is still here, and they're catching a lot. They're mostly focusing a lot in Europe, from what I've seen personally, in terms of what's going on. But they got a little bit of Latin American money coming in as well. But you know, let's just say with Avalanche and Base, they're starting to kind of eat a little bit of Polygon's lunch in the background. Like Avalanche is one of the easiest ones to like launch a blockchain. You can launch your own blockchain with your own gas token on there. You could be literally like a fucking meme token and launch a chain on Avalanche and call it like your meme token chain. And like we have a chain, and like our coin uses gas, like literally, like it works. It's pretty insane
Different,
stuff. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go on this whole tangent.
That's good. I got a little crash course, because I don't keep up with this stuff too much, so.
Yeah, I'm a dork for this stuff. I love this stuff. I really like Dextrainer is so cool, man.